Some people have mentioned to me that my channel has concentrated too much time on decrying the authoritarian, fear-mongering, riot-loving Democratic Party and generally not maintaining as positive a message as others would like. As I desire to start the year off on a plus note, on a fresh foot, I wish to issue the following heartfelt apologies to people that may have taken offense or been triggered by something that I stated. Let's start at the top with the big guy himself, who before the election I stated I believed had some form of Alzheimer's, who I went so far as to nickname, and I believe I was the first to do so, nickname him Dementia Joe. For this, I would offer you a sincere apology if I thought that you would remember. To the big guy's son, Hunter Biden, who I criticized for having an affair with his dead brother's widow and then subsequently knocking up a stripper who had to sue him for paternity and child support, I apologize for calling you a person of questionable moral integrity. And also to Hunter B., I'm sorry that I implied selling your artwork for $500K per piece was a function of people trying to buy influence with the big guy. I often forget the artistic ability and inspiration that is gained from smoking crack regularly. I apologize sincerely and unequivocally. To Kamala Harris, who I repeatedly called an insecure, untalented, disingenuous, cackling hack whose meteoric rise to the nation's second highest office, while polling at zero in the Democratic primaries, was only due to the rocket fuel of affirmative action, I'm sorry. To Hillary Clinton, who I truly considered voting for in the 2016 election, I sincerely apologize for the momentary misevaluation of your character. To Lori Lightfoot, the elected leader of the city of Chicago, who I frequently criticized in the past, I was wrong. You are the nation's greatest mayor. Anyone who says differently is racist as well as prejudiced against ugly people. To CNN, whom I called a fear-mongering partisan hackery of a network full of hypocritical liars who shelter sex offenders and alleged child abusers, I apologize. I realize that you haven't had a sex scandal in all of 2022, and that should count for something. To the New York Times, who I stated have no backbone and have completely destroyed their brand after such things as firing editors who okayed an op-ed by a sitting U.S. senator, have repeatedly been caught in lies and engaged in overt propaganda, I'm sorry for your loss. To Joy Reid, who I called the Grand Wizard of the Black KKK and more outwardly racist than David Duke, but lacking the charm or the looks, I contritely apologize. To the company Google, who I accused of wanting to use their location services to send aerial drones equipped with facial recognition software and loaded with explosives to target users who might have complimented Donald Trump in a Gmail as read by your artificial intelligence, I'm sorry. I now know that your board voted 5-4 against this. I was wrong. To YouTube's CEO, Susan Wojcicki, I sincerely apologize on a personal basis for insinuating you were a leftist authoritarian with the looks of a cow. I have been made aware that your 23andMe test showed only 1% bovine DNA, which is hardly enough to qualify. I was mistaken. I was wrong. Mea culpa. As my wife is Canadian, I wish to issue the following apologies to our neighbors that we affectionately know as the Great White North. To Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who recently called those who are vaccine hesitants racists and misogynists, I apologize for repeatedly posting the meme showing you in blackface on multiple occasions. It was wrong of me. Also to Justin, I apologize for switching the R and the U in your last name and intentionally referring to you as Trudeau. The lack of respect was palpable. To the people of Quebec, Canada, currently in yet another lockdown, I apologize that I judge you standing idly by while the government strips away your rights as cowards deserving of the filthy gulags they'll be sending you to as soon as they finish using your tax dollars to build them, and that you deserve your fate for voting in the same evil liberal party of Trudeau to rule you. I sincerely apologize. To the Canadian military, I apologize for stating that your entire Air Force consists of a single Cessna plane with floaties that you can land on a lake. I have been made aware that you have 2 of these. I apologize for the inaccuracy. To Kim Jung Un, ruler and dictator of North Korea, who I called a grotesquely obese authoritarian turd who must have had CGI work to be featured atop a horse that didn't immediately collapse underneath him, I apologize. Also, to the mistresses of Kim Jong Un, I'm genuinely sorry. To my old Korean girlfriend Lily, I would like to apologize for asking on a regular basis whether your family eats dogs at weekly gatherings. I was wrong. I have been since made aware that it's more of a Christmas Day treat. I apologize. To the population of trout swimming the great rivers and lakes of our nation, I apologize for comparing Lebron James' intelligence to yours. I can understand how triggering that must have been. I apologize. To Antifa, who I called a bunch of angry losers who gain pleasure in destroying the lives of others, trying to bring them down to their level of misery, and have about as much to offer the world as fresh dog shit lying on the sidewalk on a hot day, I apologize. Look, I'm sincerely hoping to make 2022 a better, more positive year. So just know that I truly meant every single word that I've stated here. And if you think that I've missed you, leave a comment below as to how I might have harmed your mentally fragile mind, and I'll get back to you with an apology just as soon as I can. And of course, let's go Brandon. He's really awesome. Peace out. Subscribe. Hit the all notification bell. Thumb up the video. Have a great 2022. Thoughts, leave them below. Peace out.